welcome back to your #1 stop for PSO2 NGS gameplay, how to, all that jazz. And today I am here to discuss with you some of the brand new dreads that just got shuffled around inside of Central Retain, and how this is a very big deal, especially for anyone that might be trying to get your hands on some very well augments, or someone who also might be trying to get their hands on them to sell them on the market. So today I'm going to show you how to get these, how to actually make a crap ton of money, ideally, as well as the best course of action for actually farming these in the most efficient way possible. So with that, let's go ahead, let's jump on into this, and let's discuss some dread enemies here. So to start off here, there is now 7 dreads added to Central Retain, with 2 of these being brand new that is exclusive to the event that is happening right now with the seasonal stuff. So just know 3 of these will be leaving as soon as, well, this event is over. So let's go ahead and break this down here, of course, with all 7. So as you can see, these are listed 1 through 7, and of course these are in order to technically do the guys. There are a few catch, but nonetheless, these are well, each of the enemies will be located for you to actually farm here. So the best course of action is to, of course, just pay attention to where your party is, because when you come into the farming party, they might be on number 7, maybe they're on number 1, but either way it go, the best course of action here is once you figure out where your team are, you want to go ahead and either do the clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on, you know, what your party is doing, because the guys do take roughly 10 minutes to spawn after they are defeated, or 10 minutes after they zone into a zone here. So by the time you complete one in line, the net one should be spawning or be very, very close to spawning. So let's go ahead and talk about the drops from each of the enemy. So to start off, the most common one here is Dedrin Keeper 3, Art 3s, as well as a chance to get your hands on a weapon, so a 3 as well. And don't forget, there is a possibility of getting some relic dropping from these as well, especially with our number 4 dread. So let's go ahead and discuss what is the best course of action as far as finding you one of the party to hopefully get you a whole bunch of the loot. So let's go ahead and start off by discussing how to actually find a party and get the best out of this. So to start off, this is ideally want to be a level 40 character plus to actually do that. You can do it at a little bit lower level, but to keep in mind, level 40 is the best because there is still a chance that you can get a gigantic spawning, and more than likely your team will, of course, try to fight the gigantic. So ideally, make sure you're level 40 here, and of course from here we want to go ahead and come down to Central Retain, and we're going to go ahead and head to either one of the 2 devices here. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to Room Transport. Make sure you have your room in the same sector turned on. And then what you're going to do is try to find you a room that obviously have 20 or more people in it. As you can see here on my game, we have ourselves a party of 32 here. So sadly, I can't exactly get into this. But the thing to keep in mind, if you either sit here and just pretty much keep saying yes, sooner or later you will be able to get in as soon as someone drops out. Or, of course, you can go ahead and reflect the list every few moments to see if a brand new party actually started or not. But if you can't, and you in the case of me, just sit here and keep refreshing, and hopefully you can get in. And once you are able to get into a party here, you might be wondering, what is the best way to actually figure out where everyone is and where they are in the rotation here? So we want to go ahead and bring up our quick menu here, and we want to go on down here to display/high region and city map. And from here we will get a breakdown of exactly where everybody is, and of course everyone that is a white dot is of course your teammate. And as you can see, they are all up at F4. So we can go ahead and just click that again to bring it down. And we're going to go ahead and one on over here because it looks like they are getting ready to fight the giant worm. Or maybe preparing for the origin quest that is happening at the moment. But realistically, they are indeed over here fighting that worm. So let's go ahead and head on over here, shall we? And as we are getting over here, you can go ahead and see that everybody is kind of just chilling up here on the mountain. Which is usually teams will have locations that they will pretty much hang out at as they are waiting for the rotation to start back up again. Because like I said, the monsters do spawn every 10 minutes after defeat. And sometimes if you're in a full party like I am right now, you will hit a point usually around the end of the rotation where enemies will, of course, not be around. And you have to wait around just a little bit for it to respawn. But hey, this is a good time to start chatting up your teammate, make you some friends and whatnot. And yeah, so pretty much how this is gonna end up operating will be, of course, fighting the enemies in the order you see here. As you can see, we are at, of course, number 4. So from 4, we will go to 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and went and repeat here. So just find your teammates on the map and just pretty much follow the group. And hopefully if you got everybody that know what they are doing and communicating exactly what order to do things in, as I get disconnected from the server, you should be able to, of course, hit up all the dreads and farm you some wonderful, wonderful augments. And there you have it, though, everything you need to know about getting into parties, where the dreads are spawning for the seasonal event, as well as normally any of 3 of them are new to this event, as well as, ideally, how are the best to get your hand on the augment. If you have found that video helpful in any way, shape, or form here, or just enjoy watching me get disconnected, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells below, and of course, come on over to patreon.com/Maconn if you want to support the channel, help the channel grow, and help feed our little wonderful cat, Luna. And with that, I want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting right now on Patreon, here on YouTube through membership, or over on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Links in the description for all the socials and everything you need for that stuff. And with that, I will go ahead and see you all in the comments.